What's up, everyone? It's Ruby here, bringing you guys another video. So today, I want to talk to you guys about something. Well, not really talk about, but I just want to tell you guys that there's gonna be some changes coming to my channel, my Twitch channel. Probably also some of my social medias. And that is because things have been happening in my life. Changes have been happening in my life that I don't really want to talk about, and I probably won't ever. But it's both opened my eyes and also have made it difficult for me to do certain things. And I have used Twitch and social media in general as an escape. I always have and still do. And I want to keep it that way. So yes, I might seem energized on stream, happy even. And I want to keep it that way. I want to be real with you guys, but I also there are certain things that I can't be real about. And it's not necessarily just bad things that have been happening, that have been changing my life. But let's just say that there's been a series of things. This year in general has not been, of course, the brightest of years. But it's not just this year. It's not just because of COVID. It's not just because of all the things that are happening that I purposely avoid talking about. It's not even just a year's worth of buildup. It's several years of going through the motions, doing certain things, getting some results, certain results, and witnessing things happen that have changed me. I honestly was going to do more reaction videos on YouTube, provide more YouTube content. I honestly was going to really work, and I will. I think I will going forward, because I just want to be able to do what I want. And I understand that while I believe that I have so much time in my life, I also know that I might not. And that's really something to think about. Do I really wait for certain things to happen to make it easier for me to do what I really want to do and risk not being able to do them at all? Or do I take the time to actually pursue the things that I want to do right now? And I realized that waiting is both risky and not really what I want to do. I'm a patient person, but there are certain things that I'm not patient with. And I've been patient for a while. For a good 14, almost 15 years of my life, I've been patient. I've been battling through. I've been complicit, almost. But I don't want to be anymore. I've learned from events in my life that time is really of the essence. And you don't really know how much time you have left when the clock is going to stop ticking. You don't know, because you don't even know what the clock is set to. And there's no telling. I mean, I do think that there are certain events in my life, and I know there are certain events in my life that have made me who I am today. And while I wouldn't necessarily change the path that I've been on, because it has led me to great things, there's also things that I would not want to experience. And it's not something that I can just talk about, and I don't want you to assume anything. But I just know that, I've done things that I'm not proud of in my life. Of course, everyone has. And I've been through things that I've never wanted to be involved with. But I have. And it's changed me. And it's kind of opened my eyes. There are reasons why I don't necessarily talk about certain topics, because it's way more complex, and there's no simple answer. And there's not just a right way and a wrong way. There's so many things that can't even be put into words. Or they can, but I just don't want to say them. So I just want you guys to know where my head is at, because I haven't really been open. And I'm sure that I haven't really shown any signs either, because I'm pretty aware of myself. So if you don't know, good. That's my plan. I don't want you guys to know. But if you have a feeling of what's been going on in my life, I would ask that you keep it to yourself. Because again, I don't want people to know. There are certain things in my life that I just want to keep private. There's a lot of things, actually, not just some things. But I do want to be open about my mentality, because I do want to be real. I don't want to be a fake person. But I also can't be too real, but maybe real enough that I might put, and honestly, it's not really putting on a facade, because I really do feel things in the moment. It's just, once I get out of it, then it hits. And, sometimes it's not so bad, but other times it's a lot more. I have done a lot of things that I don't really talk about. Things that I am proud of. Things that I would never, ever take back. But things that have also affected my mentality, changed my perspectives, made me question a lot, just in general. And I realized that there are certain things that I've been in denial about that need to change certain things that I realize I want to do, but I've been putting off because, it'll be easier when I'm alone. It'll be easier, or at least I believe it'll be easier when I'm done with certain things. And I think that if I just get to this point, it'll be better, because then I'll have more time to dedicate to certain things. But then I realize I've been saying that for a good 10 years. It'll get better. Once I get to this point, it'll get better. And once I do this, it'll get better. And it does for a little while. And then it doesn't. And I'm like, maybe that time that I think will come where it becomes easier will never actually happen. I think that there's always going to be times in your life where you're really tested and you're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do. Maybe you'll grow old and maybe you just won't even be able to remember. Maybe you'll just run out of time. So I am stepping away from certain things, not Twitch or YouTube or anything like that, but just certain things that I don't really need to do or be a part of, and don't really have the fire for it anymore. And I'm not really going to explain what those certain things are, because it's not really important. But I am just going to be changing around how I do things. I'm still going to prioritize school, of course, because I just want to finish that. It'll be really nice, definitely really nice when I do. But then there's other things that might not be a priority anymore. Twitch streaming, that will always happen, no matter what. I mean, I might step away, especially when I get back into college, for another year and 2 years, 2 more years, in theory. But, and I don't know if I'm honestly going to keep doing streams every week. Not every week, I mean every day of the week except Wednesdays. It is a lot. I mean, there's so much that I want to do, and it feels like I don't have enough time. But I also know that I have plenty of time at the same time. I've set time way too many times. It's just, I want to do more YouTube reactions. I want to get back into those. And I also want to just do what I want to do. Instead of feeling obligated that I have to do certain things, have responsibilities, and I will still have responsibilities, of course. But I just don't want to feel, I don't know. There are certain things in my life that I don't really have to do. But I still feel like I do. Like I do have to do. And I don't want to do that anymore. I know this video might not make any sense. And that's okay. But basically what I just want to tell you guys is that there are certain things that are happening in my real life that I can't and won't talk about. And if I seem tired sometimes, it's because I am. Like, if I'm quiet on stream for like a real long time, it probably means I'm tired. More than anything else. Because there's just certain things that I put too much on my plate, And I work myself way too much. Like, I'll just work myself. I've freed up my schedule multiple times, only to just fill it up with other stuff. Like, I feel like I almost like putting myself to work. Like, I'm not exactly like there's certain areas that I just I won't. But then there's others where I will. You know? It's like there's certain areas where I'm like really OCD. But then there's others where I'm not at all. But yeah, I just wanted to be real with you guys for a moment. Because I just feel like I haven't been. And I want that to kind of change a little bit. Just a little. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. It's been a blast.